Over the freeway, through the woods, by the river, across the footpath. You can hear it before you can see it, and once you've seen it, you're in complete amazement. I've decided to do my tribute speech on a place very near and dear to me, Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks of the University of Oregon. In the 1950s, when the Oregon Ducks football program was beginning to grow out of the small field they were playing on, plans began to build a new stadium. And in 1967, on September 23rd, those plans were realized as Autzen Stadium was opened for the first game Oregon played there. They played Colorado and lost 13-17. Yet, from there, a fire was lit, and Autzen Stadium has become a place where teams have feared to play. Some players that are notable that have played at Autzen Stadium are players like LaMichael James, Joey Harrington, Kenny Wheaton, Marcus Mariota, DeAnthony Thomas, Kenyon Barner, and many more. It is here at Autzen Stadium where players like these come to realize who they are and why they play the game of football. It's not for the game of football, it's because they absolutely love it. At Autzen Stadium, there are good times, there are times of heartbreak, and there are times of excitement. Good times such as when last season when DeAnthony Thomas got a 70-yard return for a touchdown off a punt. Or heartbreak, whereas back-to-back seasons Oregon has missed a field goal that would bring them to win a game or take them to overtime, and they have lost those games at Autzen Stadium. There are also times of excitement, such as the time that they came back against Stanford in 2010 to win the game, or when Kenny Wheaton got a pick six from the 10-yard line of the opposite side of the field and got a touchdown off of it. So the question can be asked, is it only a stadium? Is it where players come to play, or they come because they realize they love the game of football? Is it where fans come to just watch a game of football, or is it where 60,000 fans scream out in unison, "Go Ducks"? I have personally been to one game at Autzen Stadium. It was last season against the Arizona Wildcats. As I got out of the car, I couldn't even see the stadium yet, but I could hear in the distance, "Go Ducks," or "Oh," as has become famous to the Oregon fan base. As I walked up, I stood in amazement as I witnessed this big stadium. As I walked in, the field I had seen on TV many times was there in front of me. The players were doing their warm-ups, and I was in complete amazement. Oregon won that game 49-0. So the question can be asked, is it just a stadium? But there's only one answer. No, it's not just a stadium. Autzen Stadium, to many people and players, is home.